Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel Webonsky. Today we will see how we can renew and generate SSL and apply it on Azure Application Gateway inside Load Balancer, and how we can renew it by automatically with some automation script, and what are the steps involved, and everything we will see in this video. Just before going forward, I would like to explain the steps that are uh, involved in this process. So let's go ahead and see. So these are the steps I have wrote it here. And as you can see, we will need to create a storage account and then a public container within the storage account, and then a folder name with .well-node, and inside that again you will need to create a folder that is acme-challenge. So these are the things you will need to do in the storage account, and then create an automation account, and then create run as account within that particular automation account in order to let your script execute and get authorized to execute that script without any error. After that, you will need to create a runbook within the automation account, and then the script will reside in that runbook that will be responsible to generate and apply the certificate on the application gateway. I will show that script very soon, but let's see the remaining steps first, and then I will show you guys all the things that are required. Okay, so after the runbook, you will need to install acme-ps and acme sharp modules from gallery of automation account. Then if you I assume that you already have a application gateway. So inside the application gateway of the rules, inside the rules, you will need to create a path based rule for port 443. So these are the steps involved here, and let us see. I will show you practically how you can go, and the screens that will be helpful for you uh, to take a look and be familiar with it. This is the script that we will use inside the runbook that will be responsible to generate and apply certificate on the application gateway. So as you can see here, I will keep this uh, script reference in the videos description so that you can go and check it completely. So I will put that, so don't worry about it, and let's see how and what are the things that you will need to do. So as I told you before that this step already I have explained, and now here in the application gateway you will need to create a path based rule in application gateway. And what will be the path? So path will be this one, and check the configure redirection option and choose redirection type permanent, and redirection target will be external side, and put, and the target URL will be the path of the container you just created in the previous step, okay, in the storage account. So for an example, let's see. Suppose this is the URL of the container. In your case, this will be the storage account name, and so this complete URL will become our target URL. So for execution on Azure automation, you will need to import Azure RM.profile and Azure RM network and Acme PS modules in Azure. So I already told that in the previous that you will need to install Acme PS and the Acme Sharp modules. You will need to install it from gallery. And here there are some other information you will need to put, like this is the application gateway name, your email address that will be used to to issue certificate, a free certificate from Let's Encrypt. This is a storage account group where the resource group name inside you created this storage account, and this is a application gateway resource group name. So I'm using the same resource group for that. So if you don't have this resource group created already, you will need to create this resource group first and then mention it here. Okay, and here this will be the storage account name. So like here, this is the storage account, so you can copy and paste here the same in order to reduce your confusion. And here you will need to give any name of the certificate, so you can, this is the certificate file name. And these are a huge script that will require to generate an issue. And one more thing you need to take care is, these are the domains on which you want to apply this certificate. So you can remove all these certificates and mention only those domain names or subdomains you have in your panel in your case. So otherwise it will throw an error. So you make sure you mention only those domains here which you have in your case. Okay, and rest everything will be same and don't need to worry. And this is the path that you have created in the inside the storage account, and inside this path the token will get stored. That's why we created a public container, and within that container these two folders. Okay, nothing you need to worry anything else here, just copy and paste and uh, put the actual values based on your scenario. For example, this is the panel of storage account. I have created a public container within the storage account, and then this is the folder. This is the folder, and this is the complete path. And within this folder, these tokens will get generated by the script I just showed in the previous step. So that is why we have to create this the storage account and container, and these two folders within the container. The purpose is just to store these tokens. So for your reference, when you open the Azure portal, you will need to search automation account. So this is the automation account. You will need to go inside and create a runbook, and in that runbook you will need to copy the script and paste inside and save it, so and then publish. So that will be the step you will need to do in the automation account. And as I said before, you will also need to create a run as account, so that so to authorize your scripts run without any error. This is a panel of application gateway which I already have created, and here as you can see we have port 80 and port 443. So in our case we have to create 443 as a path based rule. So this is a listener, and then in the rule section you will need to go and create a path based rule for the port 443. And this is the 443. If I click here, you will need to, you can see this will be here. You will need to choose the certificate name you just gave in the script in the previous step. So this is the step you need to do on listeners for port 443. So here we are in the rules section, and in the rules section we have one for application gateway rule, that is for port 443, and the second one is port 80. So the 443 port I have created with path based type. So the same, following the same rule as I explained in previous steps about like creating a path based rule with the path that was required to mention in the previous step. So if I click here, I have chosen the port and backend targets. We have backend pool and load balancer type, and then this is the path-based rule I have created. So these are the steps that are required to automate a free SSL certificate on Application Gateway of Azure inside Load Balancer. So these are the only things that you need to do from your end, and it will generate the certificate and store it on and store the token inside storage account, and then it will get applied on the application gateway listener of port 443, and to automate it or to run the script on some interval of time. So you can run it every month, once in every month. So you can automate that, you can schedule that script using the scheduler of the automation account of Azure where you created the runbook. So you just need to go and schedule your script, and it will run once every month. So uh, that will be the steps only that which is required to execute or renew certificate on your application gateway. So these are the things I wanted to show in this video. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe my channel.